Some of those with us.
Oh my God. Well, the first one I did was for a wonderful lady at work. She has a tumor, a cancerous tumor. And I thought, what a great place to start. So I sat down, did the breathing, went to my levels, and I did a body scan and I saw it. And I thought, this doesn't look like it's not supposed to be there.
Yeah.
So knowing the kind of cancer it was and having just read some fabulous articles about how cannabis is good for killing cancer, I just smeared it with cannabis oil and injected it with cannabis oil. And I'd also read something about laetrile, which is peach pits, and how they work on cancer. So I had laetrile fairy dust and I sprinkled it on the tumor. And I noticed that it had little tendrils. This tumor had little tendrils coming down. So I went down and I rolled it up like a fruit roll-up. Yeah. No, so the tendrils, so this would have been the mass and it was going down like this, and I just wrapped it up like a fruit roll-up, stuffed it in the tumor, smeared it again with the stuff and more dust, and I looked at it and I thought, yeah, it's going to be gone by Christmas. And that was the beginning and the end of it. And I thought, yeah, I'm not going to say anything. And then I told Stephen about it, and he said, well, you know, you might want to say something. So I did. And I thought, and she's a very emotional lady. So I took her into the kitchen away from everybody, and I said, I really need to talk to you. And I told her what I had done, and I finished it off with, and my feeling was it'll be gone by Christmas. Well, she burst into tears because the tumor had appeared the day after Christmas the year before. And Christmas is an anniversary for her. And so she's very, very much looking forward to it being gone by then. And I've been delighted. That's pretty amazing stuff.
Terri, tell us more about the healings you've done.
There's another gentleman at work. His father was diagnosed with prostate cancer, but it was diagnosed very late. And he had gone to the doctor and they kept putting off the testing. And when they finally found it, they were getting him into surgery ASAP. And my friend at work was very worried. So again, I went down to my levels and got the visualization. This time, my approach was a little different. I did not want any of the cancer to escape from the tumor that was there. So I got out the epoxy glue and coated the whole thing and riveted it into place, made sure there was nothing else. I got my dust buster out and just vacuumed all around in case there might be some little itty bitty bits, and stuffed them back into the tumor and coated it again and made sure that there was absolutely no way anything could get out. Well, when my friend told me that when they did the surgery, they had found no cancer outside of the tumor, I was just quite chuffed. I could have been a peacock, I was so proud. A friend of mine has GERD, which is, it's acid reflux. And for her, the burning that's in her chest and her stomach keeps her awake at night. It's just very painful for her. And I read a little bit about it and thought, okay, well, I'll see what I can do. And when I did the examination for her, I saw from her esophagus down to about here, it was red and raw. And the valve, I don't know if that's the correct word, but I saw something that I perceived as a valve, and the lid would go like this to keep the stomach acid in. Well, it was stuck open. It was rusty. So I had read about plantain, which is about plantain, and I used that with a paintbrush, and I painted all here. I'm very creative.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. It's like, always been like that.
And just painted, and then took the can and poured it so that it coated her inside, and got out the WD-40 and fixed the valve so that it wouldn't squeak and it wouldn't be rusted up. And a couple of weeks later, I said, so how you doing? And she said, I'm feeling really good. Hasn't bothered. Maybe it's the new medication I'm on. I said, well, maybe. But I also had a feeling that there were certain foods and a kind of supplement that might help her. And I said, I heard about this and this and this. Oh, I'd never heard of that before. And I just in passing, and I told her about it, and she's still going strong. She's still doing well. Yay. And she's off the medication.
Wow.
Which is really good.
Wow.
There's other people at work that I've done things for that I'm not telling them.
Okay.
Because, as I said, I know their nature, and it would freak them out.
Healing others using the techniques learned in the Silva Method are safe. You can do no harm. However, we do recommend that you ask people if they are open to you helping them. Some people may not be open to it. We recommend you accept their wishes. And Terri, what do you think about the instructor, Stephen?
Whoa! Well, at the very beginning, I was really upset with him for making me work so hard. But he's just plain folks. He doesn't put any airs on. He's clearly continuing to learn just as we are. And I know this because I gave him some books that I really thought that he should read. And he laughs a lot, and he's clearly enjoying teaching as much as watching people grow. And I'm hoping that I get to be one of his star students.
Amazing. All right, Terri, thank you very much. Is there anything else you'd like to share with others?
You got to take the course. It's a good thing.
All right, thank you very much.
You're welcome.